It wasn't even close. The constitutional amendment that they tried fraudulently in Kansas by lying to folks, trying to get them, put it in a low, what should have been a low count election, a low performance election. We are going to do everything to try to get to fool folks into giving the Republican, what I call the American Taliban, the opportunity to take even more rights away from women. And in Kansas at that, red state Kansas. Well, you know what? Red states Kansas came out in droves to protect women. They came out in droves to prevent the Talibanization of Kansas. And it worked. It worked. It wasn't even close, folks. It wasn't even close.
Steve? What do you got?
We have a call in Kansas. NBC News now projecting that in the referendum to amend the state constitution to remove the right to abortion, no is going to win in Kansas tonight. Again, I was just on here a few minutes ago showing you we got those final results from a big county there that confirmed that early lead that no had taken just wasn't eroding that much as the same day vote came in. There's just enough vote in enough places right now that our decision desk feels confident in putting the check mark up there. No is going to win this thing tonight. This referendum to amend the state constitution is going to fail. Again, this is the first time that the question of abortion placed before the voters following that Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe versus Wade. It is taking place in a red state, a state that Donald Trump won by 15 points. But no is going to prevail tonight, and it looks like no is going to prevail handily tonight.
Hey, folks, this is important for Americans to understand here, for Democrats especially to understand. The polls said that the yes was ahead. In other words, to remove the constitutional rights to remove the rights of women was leading according to the polls, right? That's what they said. And they also said it doesn't really matter. They tried to make you believe as if these red states, this is what they want. When we asked the Supreme Court, a male-dominated court, to go ahead and choose, they said, we are going to tell women what to do. We are going to control a woman's body. And when the people spoke, both men and women alike, they came out and they said, absolutely not. We're not going back to the dark ages. We're not going to have the Talibanization of the American society. We're not going to allow the American Taliban to rule us. But there is a special message here for Democrats. Do not believe the polls. The polls are based on something called a likely voter model. The likely voter model is a model that's dependent on people are apathetic. People are not going to come out and vote. This was a Republican primary where you saw everybody come out and vote in droves. And you know what they said? These were Obama-style popular numbers, the kind of numbers that are coming out. So don't be fooled. Americans in November are going to come out and vote because they're taking your rights away. American voters are going to come out and vote because they know that Republican Party is now trying to take all their benefits away. Americans, and that is what you have to concentrate on as a progressive. You have to go out there and tell the message. And the message is these guys want to throw you back into the Stone Ages. These guys want to give it all to the corporatocracy. These guys want to ensure that you get nothing. That is why we have inflation, because of them. The reason you don't have healthcare, because of them. Who? The American Taliban. Who is the American Taliban? You guys already know it. Progressives, Democrats, you have your marching orders. And those marching orders are Kansas did it perfectly. All the NGOs did their job. All these guys went out and just told the truth. They had a lot of money on the other side. The right had a ton of money coming into the state. They had the Catholic Church coming into the states. Money is not enough when you make your case. And this was a case that was made easily to women and men who love women. So it is time for men who love and women who love democracy, women who love, men who love their freedom, who love the things that matter. November, we need to have a revolution in voting in November. Blow away the likely model voting, because you know what? It doesn't matter, because you get the people out to vote, you get the results that the people want. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.